just sticking with the devil I know.
It's the music event of the summer, CMA Fest.
I want everybody to let their hair down and just enjoy themselves. This is what it's all about.
We're taking you from the front row to backstage with the biggest names in country music.
I feel like it's just a rite of passage, and if you're here, you got to do it.
I've never played anything like CMA Fest.
And we're hanging out with this year's hosts, Ashley McBryde and Jelly Roll.
Dude, I feel like the host with the most, man.
Plus, Bachelor Nation takes over Nashville.
We love country music. I know I do.
It's everything a girl can dream of.
And idle dreams come true.
To see my name on a ticket tonight or today, you know, I mean, it's surreal.
You're watching On the Red Carpet at CMA Fest.
On the Red Carpet at CMA Fest.
On the red carpet at CMA Fest.
Hello from Nashville and CMA Fest 2024. I'm Brianna Ruffalo. As a lifelong country music fan, it is an absolute dream to be here. Now, typically when you visit Music City, you'll find live performers on every corner. But I have to tell you, CMA Fest takes that to another level. Welcome to Music City, USA. CMA Fest is the ultimate country music fan experience. It's 4 days and 4 nights of live country music with the biggest names in country taking the stage inside Nissan Stadium.
There's so many parts of this festival that just it's awesome. You get to see everybody all within 4 days and just celebrate country music.
I'm having a great time. I got my kids here. I got friends and family and my tour bus. It's just gonna be a fun night.
I want to see everyone just let loose and have fun and be free, so I'm excited to just see when that last chorus comes, how much energy I can get, you know, how crazy we can get the stadium to go.
And we were backstage talking with them all. More of that in a moment. There are also non-stop performances on stages all across downtown Nashville, along the riverfront, in Walk of Fame Park, outside Bridgestone Arena, and inside the Music City Center, the home of Fanfare X. This is where you come to do a little shopping, and even meet your favorite stars.
You can see your favorite artists. You can go meet them at the convention center. You can watch Riverfront stage and, you know, discover brand new acts you never heard of. And you can go to the stadium and see and hear a bunch of songs that you know. And just a very, you know, kind of diverse week of just kind of getting to see a lot of different stuff.
Country music icon Dolly Parton opened this year's festival.
They call this CMA Fanfare Z, I guess they call it X. So I was here when it was ABC. Seriously, we go back that long. But anyhow, I think about that and think about all the years that I've traveled with my fans that has brought me here. And I just wanted to say that I wouldn't be here if you hadn't been there.
I mean, who doesn't love Dolly Parton? And if you didn't make it to Nashville for CMA Fest, no worries. Tuesday night, you'll have the best seat in the house. CMA Fest is airing Tuesday night starting at 8 o'clock. That's 7 Central, right here on ABC. So many of us within ABC were excited to hear about you and Jelly Roll, and we actually stepped outside to see a little bit of it and kind of a sneak peek. It was just completely infectious and contagious.
Being my first time to co-host something and host anything at all, I'm learning so much about it that it makes me just want more of it. Anything I can do that is more of being the reason more people get to experience country music is what I want.
Dude, I feel like the host with the most, man. And it's been so easy because Ashley McBryde is like the coolest human on earth. So all I got to do is just kind of stand there and gas her up a little bit. She's so easy to wind up anyway, so it's been so fun.
Ashley McBryde and Jelly Roll are bringing the party to the CMA Fest stage. Jelly Roll coming off his first CMA award last year for New Artist of the Year. The same honor Ashley received in 2019.
I've been coming to CMA Fest my whole life. I was at Fanfare when it was at the fairgrounds. There is old footage of me standing behind news reporters day drinking just downtown as a fan before I made songs.
He's not kidding. This is Jelly Roll over a decade ago, photobombing the news on ABC in Nashville. Yeah, I have to tell you, when we were watching you yesterday, we wanted to just keep watching you, and so we loved what we've seen so far. Is there anyone that you are most excited to see this year?
I mean, I'd be really silly if I wasn't the most excited to see Post Malone.
Many fans may actually be most excited to see these two CMA Fest hosts take their turn as CMA Fest performers.
Right now, our favorite song to perform live is The Devil I Know. And when it hits that first big hit, the reaction that happens in the audience is what I live for.
I hope when they see this that they understand that music truly does heal and that music truly does bring people together. This has nothing to do with me, right? This is just all about music and how it brings everybody together.
All of this drinking and smoking is hopeless, but feel like it's all that I need.
All of us artists live here, first of all, so this is kind of like playing in our backyard. People just come in from literally all over the world for this week, you know, and it's kind of the only week-long kind of festival that you can literally watch music from 8 a.m. until 2 o'clock in the morning.
I feel like it's just a rite of passage, and if you're here, you got to do it. It's to do it for your city, the city of Nashville, to do it for all the people that save up their money all year. I heard people being like, you know, we came from the UK just to see you play today and stuff like that. So all of that stuff, I just feel like it's kind of your duty as a country music artist or whatever artist to play CMA Fest if you live here, to do it for all those things.
Keith Urban is one of the many stars who have answered that call for years.
The first one I went to actually was it was Fanfare, and it was at the fairgrounds, and it was a sliver of this size. But it was still the fans were so passionate, and it was the connection between the artists and the fans. That hasn't changed at all. It's just gotten bigger and bigger, that's all.
Does it feel any different to you being like a year after year
No, it feels brand new. And because I've never played tonight. I've never played tonight. I haven't played to this audience. I haven't played these songs. So it's brand new.
In the last 20 years, just watching this festival evolve and change and grow, and meeting so many new friends and artists along the way, but just the idea that I'm still, 20 years later, to still be relevant, to still have fans that know my music, that want to be here to celebrate it with me, and just the opportunities to get in front of maybe some people that haven't heard of me before. I'm just floored.
This is the one time out of the year that we get to kind of create, as a country music family, little unique experiences to celebrate the fans. I feel like this is an event that is celebrating the fans, and it's united across all of us. I hope the fans really see that I've spent my entire life trying to get to the stadium, and that it really is all I've ever wanted, and I have such appreciation for the fact that they got me there.
All these songs that we sing were made here, I mean, a couple blocks away, these records were produced and recorded. So it's like, you're kind of coming back to where it all started,
right,
and getting to showcase it is awesome.
Coming up.
I think it's a goal for every artist to play this festival, and so to be able to be on the big stage at Nissan Stadium is mind-blowing.
The Warren Treaty talk being CMA Fest first-timers. Plus, hear from their superstar fan.
I was fangirling at the Warren Treaty videos last night.
And later,
Well, they go, hey, we have an extra ticket to CMA Fest. And I was like, okay.
Luke Bryan shares the story of his first CMA Fest.
That's Lainey Wilson, one of the many country music superstars taking the stage for CMA Fest. Coming up Tuesday night at 8, 7 Central, right here on ABC. That's one of the performances you will not want to miss. And we got to catch up with some of the biggest artists backstage at Nissan Stadium.
Someone put me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. There's a party downtown near 5th Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy.
From superstars to rising stars, CMA Fest is where the two come together. Shabuzi was the talk of Nashville, making his fest debut performing his hit, A Bar Song. What do you want them to feel as they're listening to this song?
I always say some of my favorite shows with this song are the ones where people aren't even looking at me. They're just having a good time with each other, and you can kind of just see them just singing the lyrics to each other and just really just letting go, honestly. I don't want to see join us. I want to see everyone just let loose and have fun and be free.
You're the last thing that I thought I'd lose. All I ever wanted was to be loved by you. I let you back in, and I gave you a second chance.
I got a real funny feeling that Bailey Zimmerman is going to arrive tonight. I have a real funny feeling that the entire music industry, we know he's a superstar, but I think tonight we're really going to see it.
Last year, the husband and wife duo, The War and Treaty, were nominated for their first CMA Award and their first Grammy. This year, another first, CMA Fest. Tell me a little bit about what's going through your mind. It's your first CMA Fest.
Woo! It has been a whirlwind the last 7 days. So just being on the stage today, prior to, we did the Riverfront, and I got really emotional the last song because we're here at CMA Fest. You know, we moved to Nashville, and I think it's a goal for every artist to play this festival. You know, and so to be able to be on the big stage at Nissan Stadium is just. It's mind-blowing.
What else is mind-blowing? The collaborations on stage.
I can hear one calling my name. Hey, somebody pour me a drink.
To watch them come out together, and people were so excited about Post, and that's one set of fans. And then you have Blake, who came out just with a smile on his face because it's been a while since he's been back with us. And to watch them together is really, I think, worlds collide. And worlds collide just one place, but here at CMA Fest.
I got to play with Lanny Wilson tonight. We have a song on the new record, and it's the first time we've gotten to do it properly, top to bottom live like this.
CMA Fest is also where the stars get to be fans.
I will tell you, I'm sad, and I was fangirling at the War and Treaty videos last night. I'm upset that I missed them.
Brothers Osborne, they put on a hell of a show. I feel like I never get to see them perform because we're always like kind of playing the same things, but man, they're so good. They're so talented. Their musicianship is so good, and yeah, that's number one for sure.
Still to come.
My voice feels great. You know, I'm trim and fit and look great.
It's Luke Bryan's Kinda Night. Plus, American Idol alum weigh in on why Luke's a great mentor.
It's so inspiring to see him do what he does.
And later, Lainey Wilson becomes a part of country music history.
I'm so excited about everything that's happening. It's been a whirlwind.
That's Luke Bryan closing out night 2 of CMA Fest. He's had a long history with this country music festival, attending as both a fan and a performer. And this year, he's back and better than ever.
My voice feels great. You know, I'm trim and fit and look great.
But what you may not know is how he hitched a ride with a couple of strangers to his first CMA Fest.
Well, they go, hey, we have an extra ticket to CMA Fest. And I was like, okay. So I get in the car, and we drive over, and we stop at the gas station, and we buy some beers, and we tailgate. These girls, they probably don't even know it was me. And then we went in the stadium, and we just rocked out CMA Fest. Martina McBryde was singing like the biggest hits of that year, and I was rocking out to Martina McBryde, and now 20 years later,
wow,
I'm telling the story.
Luke is no stranger to that headlining stage, and he expects this performance to be one of his best.
It's just going to be a fun night. And CMA Fest is bigger and better than ever. And yes, life's great.
Over the past 6 years, Luke has put his music biz expertise to work as a judge on American Idol.
I saw something in that boy.
You did?
Can we get him back?
And he told us what it means to see his former mentees perform at the festival.
To be going around downtown Nashville and to see these artists on billboards and fans lined up to see them, it's what me and Lionel and Katie are, and even Ryan too. I mean, we want to make sure we find great talent and they can take their American Idol experience and grow their career.
From the Idol stage to the festival stage, these former American Idol contestants shared what this moment means to them.
Growing up as a kid, I listened to country music. I didn't play, and I just always remember like when CMA Fest rolled around, like you hear of all the big names being in town at the same time, and you think, oh, it would be so cool to get to go and listen. And then to see my name on a ticket tonight or today, you know, I mean, it's surreal. You know, I don't think that part of things have actually set in.
And with CMA Fest comes an Idol reunion.
When the sun comes up, I'll let it dawn on me like I got everything I need.
When we were on, it was like everybody was so close together, and yeah, it was just like a family kind of experience for all of us. So it's awesome to meet people from seasons after and just kind of carry that same type of energy with them.
Of course, Luke gave the musicians a couple of pointers. Have you guys heard or talked to him about anything regarding CMA Fest? Has he ever given you guys any advice regarding it?
He gives a lot of good advice about entertaining. He is one of the best entertainers I've ever seen. He's hilarious, he's fun, and he just tells me to be myself.
He gives good advice, and he's really supportive, and then when you see him, you still think he's a huge star. Like, I mean, he really is. He's as big as they come, and, you know, super grateful for the time I got to work with him.
Last season, in a first for Idol, Luke rallied the crew to keep a contestant on the show.
Everybody show of hands. Who is mad at the judging crew right now?
Look at that. Look at that.
Never in the history.
Never.
Have we had a managerial mutiny against us?
Wait, let's just make it official. 1, 2, 3.
You're going to Hollywood.
Jack Blocker describes the inspiring moment of seeing his mentor on the Nissan stage.
It's so inspiring to see him do what he does, and just to dream alongside, like while I'm watching him, just like dreaming of what a set that I would play would look like on a stage that big.
After the whirlwind of Idol, CMA Fest was a welcomed next step for these Idols' careers.
You don't get a new job and just kind of, you know, sit at home and wait for it to come to you. You know, you go get it.
I honestly feel like kind of coming in and doing this has like reinvigorated me to just keep moving and keep the train rolling.
Bachelor Nation was out in full force at CMA Fest. Fans of the show hit the Bachelorette tent, where they had some fun photo ops and a chance to meet some of their favorites.
We love country music.
Yeah.
Oh, I know I do.
That fits.
Bachelor Joey and his fiancée Kelsey met fans, and then they chatted with us about coming to CMA Fest.
This is a big deal for the city. I know it's one of their biggest weekends, so I lived here. I knew how crazy it gets, and I love it.
Our newest Bachelorette, Jen, was thoroughly enjoying her very first CMA Fest.
What do you think about CMA Fest so far?
It's everything a girl can dream of. I love live music. I love country music, so I'm so excited to be here, yeah.
And fans are excited for Jen's journey to find love. They checked out her wall of suitors and voted on who they think she picks. While Jen couldn't say much about her season, she did reveal a little bit.
Can you tell us, are you happy?
I'm very happy. I think the way that things played out and the way that things ended was exactly how it was supposed to. And yeah, I'm very happy.
Speaking of happy, that's how Golden Bachelor ladies Kathy and Nancy feel about being at their first CMA Fest and to mingling with Bachelor Nation.
We had such a great time, met so many great people, and we've seen some Bachelor fans, and obviously fans, but also our Bachelor friends.
Family, yeah. The excitement here is incredible. I mean, CMA Fest, I've heard about it for years. Now seeing it, it's incredible.
Up next.
Sometimes we'll literally fly from one side of the country to the other just to go get up on stage with each other. He's my brother.
So, which country music star is Lainey Wilson talking about? Find out when On the Red Carpet at CMA Fest returns.
So I'm going to name some names. Paul McCartney.
He said he'd love to do it, and then after he did it, I thought, wow, wouldn't it be great to use Ringo Starr?
George Finocchio sits down for an intimate conversation with country music icons Dolly Parton and Shania Twain.
The days or the weeks that we didn't have any food, that somebody would come and save us.
Watch On the Red Carpet Icons, streaming right now at ontheredcarpet.com.
Lainey Wilson is the center of attention in the world of country music, and once again this year, she was center stage at CMA Fest. You've obviously been so busy and have so much going on. I feel like we see you everywhere. You're doing everything. What does it mean to be at CMA Fest for you?
Well, I've come to CMA Fest every year since I was 14. 14 years old, my parents, they would bring me and my sister every single summer. They knew how much we loved country music, but they also, it was kind of just like a learning experience.
Anyone in particular you're most excited to see today?
Well, every Keith Urban CMA Fest show that I have ever seen brings the dang house down. The way that he just like calls in an audience, and it truly is about the music for that man. So I've learned a lot from him.
She also told me about her bond with pal Jelly Roll. The two performed their song Save Me for fans at CMA Fest.
If me and Jelly are at the same place, we're going to get up and do Save Me no matter what. And sometimes we'll literally fly from one side of the country to the other just to go get up on stage with each other. He's my brother.
We have met so many people who are obviously so excited about him and Ashley hosting this year. What do you think about them being the hosts?
Oh my goodness, they couldn't have chose two better hosts. I mean, both two dear friends of mine and both two people who helped me get to this moment.
This moment sees Lainey Wilson at the peak of her career. With hit songs, successful tours, and now what she calls the highest honor, her Opry induction.
On behalf of all the members of the Grand Ole Opry, past and present, amen. Welcome as the newest member of the Grand Ole Opry, Lainey Wilson.
What are you feeling right now after that?
I'm feeling all of it. I'm so excited about everything that's happening. It's been a whirlwind.
What are you hoping people leave with tonight?
Oh my gosh, I want everybody to feel different when they leave here than they got here. You know, I want everybody's heart to feel full. I want everybody to let their hair down and just enjoy themselves. This is what it's all about.
Okay, are you ready for a great night of country music? It's happening right here on ABC. CMA Fest is airing Tuesday night starting at 8 o'clock. That's 7 Central. And if you miss it or just want to watch it again and again, it will be streaming next day on Hulu. Be sure to follow On the Red Carpet on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, X, and YouTube for extended interviews from all of your favorite country stars. That's going to wrap up On the Red Carpet at CMA Fest. And don't forget, the big show is Tuesday night right here on ABC. We'll see you then.
Want more entertainment news? Follow On the Red Carpet on social and subscribe on YouTube.